What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Justice Comics. Got a bit of a small haul today, but we're talking Batman Rogue villains, first appearances, and a first team up. I can't wait to show you what I recently picked up, so stay tuned for this next episode of Josh's Comics. Welcome back, guys. So do me a favor, real quick, before we get into this haul. Hit that like button, please subscribe, and hit the bell notification. Get notified of all of my future videos coming out. It really helps out the channel. Pushing along to the big 1,000 subscribers. So can't wait to get there eventually. We'll see. But I am always working on Batman Rogue first appearances. Mostly Silver Age. Golden Age is obviously out of my price range. Maybe one day though. And I have recently acquired some nice books. If you follow me on Instagram, you probably saw the main book that I'm going to talk about later in the haul. Follow me on Josh's Comics 01 on Instagram as well. I'd appreciate that. But I also picked up a few other nice books recently. And let's start off with some World's Finest. This is World's Finest issue number 88. Great cover. And yeah. So you're probably wondering what this issue is. Well, this is considered the first ever team up of Joker and Lex Luthor. Obviously, Superman and Batman on the cover with Robin, and Joker and Lex being rogue villains of both Superman and Batman. I know this isn't technically a first appearance, but is their first team up and their first team up appearance. So I kind of count that as a little bit. So great book to have. Um, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is a 3.0 to a 3.5 with the biggest issue probably coming in at the bottom of the corner right there. Still a book that I'm very excited to add into the collection. Great key. I love Joker, Lex Luthor, and I love World's Finest, obviously. So this is an awesome pickup. You notice all the books. I have a lot to organize eventually, and I got tons of books over there. We'll talk about that in a little bit. Moving on, this next book I've been wanting to get for a while. I kind of well, it is the second appearance, but it could be considered maybe the first appearance technically, if you listen to this. So this is Detective Comics issue number 373, featuring Mr. Freeze's Chilling and Death Trap. So take a look at this beauty. This one's about 3.0 to 3.5 as well, lower grade, but I'm completely okay with that. So this is the second time that Mr. Freeze appears. Now, his first appearance, I believe, was 12 years earlier in Batman issue number 121. And in that issue, he was called Mr. Zero. So they renamed him to Mr. Freeze here in this issue. That's why I kind of technically say it is the first Mr. Freeze. But it is actually his second appearance overall. Batman 121, yes, I will get it someday in the collection. Just don't know when. That's gonna be the big book. That's gonna be the rogue villain first appearance that I just have no idea when it's gonna come, when it's gonna happen. It's a bit pricey. I know some are probably thinking, well, what about Joker? Yeah, Joker's first Golden Age appearance, Batman 1, I don't think I'm ever able to get, but we will have to see. So, great pickup. Got both of the, well, honestly, the next book is also from the same seller, but I'll show you that in a minute. Um, so great pickup. That was actually $100. It had a sticker price of 125. Got it on a discount, and the miss was $50. And like I said, it's a great placeholder. Obviously, I still think if you're a Mister Freeze guy, and I am, I still think you need to add this book to your collection, along with the 121 eventually. So moving on, we're gonna hit the big book now. This is a big Silver Age. First of all, it is a rogue villain first appearance. It's their first ever appearance in Batman title, and it is a huge Silver Age key, a key that is probably I mean, it's got to be in the top 10 Silver Age keys of all time. Fantastic cover. Before we show off the book, I'm going to tell you the story real quick. 360 Comics, the gentleman who I bought all three of these books from, fantastic seller, check him out. He had a bunch, like a 3 or 4 day sale of getting rid of inventory. He's trying to blow out inventory, make deals and stuff. He did an all slab sale one day. I think it was about an hour long, but he's blowing out slabs that he has. He had this slab. Now it was marked at $700. So now it gets you thinking, what book is this? It's a big book, obviously. I came in, he said make offers, and I shot an offer at 500. You know, some call it, low blow offer, a low ball offer. Um, he thought about it and he said, "Nah, I can't do that." And he went up. I think he was thinking like 650 or something like that. It's like $50 off. It still ain't too bad, right? Another comic collector, seller, Paul, AKO, Brixton Comics, or Brixco Comics, my bad, Brixco Comics, shot in and said, "Hey, I will donate $200 to the price." Uh, so I pay the 500. Paul was gonna pay the 200, and the deal was that I had to help him set up at the Philadelphia Comic Con that happened over the past weekend, and that was it. And I was blown away, and that's generosity by Paul from Bookstore Comics. He was a fantastic guy. Great books, great prices. I mean, seriously, he's got it all. And so we go to Philadelphia Comic Con. Paul hired an assistant, and he says, "Hey, don't worry about helping me out. I'm still gonna put the $200 down on the book for you. I appreciate you and what you do for the community and everything, and how you help out. So just enjoy it and have fun." So shout out to Paul again. I couldn't ask for a better friend in the community. So yeah, I got this book for $500, and I think it was a great steal, and I still can't believe I have this book. So let's show it off because we keep talking about it. This is whew, this is a book, ladies and gentlemen. This is a big, big book. We have Batman 181, first appearance of Poison Ivy ever. Rogue first appearance and a 5.0 CGC slab with white pages. Take a look at that. This is just something that is a beauty. This is something that I honestly, man, this is a book that when I first started collecting, knew was going to be in the collection one day. I just didn't think it was going to happen as soon as it did. I've been collecting just over 2 years now. And I've acquired this year alone some pretty big books, but this is the top of the top. This is probably my biggest grail in my collection right now. Probably up there. I mean, first Ra's al Ghul is up there, Batman 232, but I mean, Poison Ivy, come on. And it's intact, pin up intact, 5.0 white pages. So if you go on right now, I think a 5.0 is currently selling about around $700. So I got this for 500, a great deal in my opinion. Um, I just cannot believe I have this book in my collection now. This is so cool, and Poison Ivy is one of those most iconic rogues, and one of the most iconic villains out there as well. And I have to think that you know James Gunn with the DCU. And I know we previously had her one, I think we had her in a couple appearances, like on Gotham maybe, and some of the other shows, but we've only had her one real Batman film, and that was Batman and Robin, and that movie wasn't all that well, but I'm hoping she gets a second shot. Uh, and I think she will, and I think we're gonna see that character. Now, I'm not saying y'all and buy this book at all. I mean, you can if you want. I feel like every Batman collector should have this in their collection, but it is a fantastic book, and got a bit of my dog's hair back here. Sorry about that. And I just think this book is, and it's Batman keys in general, especially rogue villains and first appearances. They always stay, I guess you call them blue chip keys. They always keep their value and they always go up eventually. And I just feel like if and when an announcement does happen, this book is going to go up even more, even in a lower grade. I mean, a 5.0, man, I would have even took a 2.0 or a 2.5 or a 3.0. But he just so happened, Joe so happened to have a 5.0, and I made a deal, and he accepted it. And Paul, again, man, if you watch this, thank you so much. If not, you already know I thanked you, and I'm gonna be helping you in the future, even if you don't need it. Those two guys are amazing and have helped me grab my grill. So, guys, that is it for the haul. Like I said, I'm still so stoked to have this book. I picked this book up on Sunday from Joe. And while we were at Philly Comic Con and Paul was doing stuff and having a good time, and man, I just whew. Now we're in November, and the question is, how am I gonna top off the rest of the year? Right, I cannot pick up another book bigger than this, could I? Maybe we'll see. Prepare for December. It's funny. I was gonna say, hey, you know what? I'm gonna slow down for the next month and a half, the rest of the year. Nah, I have a potentially another big Batman Silver Age rogue villain first appearance. Well, yeah, no, first appearance, yeah. So be on the lookout for that in the coming month or so. Ah man, it's just been a fantastic year of collecting for me. Um I have so many books. Again, I have so many haul videos I need to make and get caught up. I've just been kind of a bit out of it. Work has just been a lot for me lately, in a good way though. I'm staying working, busy. But yeah, so I'm gonna try to get back into the swing of things, guys. I have a lot of big books. I think maybe next week I'm going. Well, no, this Sunday I'm going to the South Jersey Comic Con, so there'll probably be a haul video of that. After that, I'm gonna be putting up a lot. I got big Silver Age keys, Marvel first appearances, just big books, modern stuff, Batman Adventures, Gotham Adventures. Finally, I'm excited to show off that. And then I will be from Saturday the 23rd, I believe it is, of November, um, until like the 27th, which is Wednesday. I'll be in North Carolina for a few days. So I'll be in the Clayton area right outside of Raleigh. So hey, if any of you guys are in North Carolina, let me know. Let me know some good shops. I like to meet up with some people while I'm down there visiting family, and maybe pick up a little bit of a haul, meet some of you guys. Also, hit that like button again. Please subscribe, hit the bell notification. It helps out the channel. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think about me adding in some big rogues. Again, second Mr. Freeze, technically kind of first because they name him Mr. Freeze, and then the first ever team up of Joker and Lex Luthor. Yeah, I know. It's not their first appearance, but first team up rogue appearance, so why not? But yeah, guys. So until next time, stay safe, take care of each other, and as always, I'll see you in the next episode of Josh's Comics.